So for the past 8 years, I can hardly believe it's been that long, I've had the joy, along with other musicians and lyricists here at Trinity, of putting together a new song relevant to the preached word, whatever passage is at hand, for us as a community to come and hear from the Lord afresh every week. Sometimes this is an old hymn text that gets new music put to it that's relevant to the passage, but other times, like I hope this week, it's looking at the passage and actually writing new lyrics. So here we go. It's Tuesday. I just want to document this process. It's Tuesday, October 11th. We've got rehearsal tomorrow night. We'll see where things land by then on Wednesday, and then how it all gets refined going into Sunday. The passage we're looking at is John 1:35 to 51. Jesus, with this interaction he has with his first disciples, should be pretty interesting. I'm stealing this idea from Austin Kleon, his book, Great Artists Steal. He says, write everything down. Write everything down. It doesn't matter how ridiculous the idea is. Write it down, get it out of your head, onto paper, and then process it later. When you filter things, you start putting up these big barriers and listening to that inner critic. You end up stifling the creative process. I think the exact same thing applies when it comes to sounds, when it comes to chord progressions and melodies and effects and different patches, whatever you're using, whatever instrument you have at your disposal, you're just trying everything and allowing yourself to explore, allowing yourself to make mistakes, to just have fun, really, in the instrument itself, even as you have in the back of your mind these objectives toward what you would like the song to sound like. You've got to just play a bunch of different things, a bunch of different, even if it sounds totally derivative. Okay, I was really inspired by such and such band's sound, or the guitar tone that they have, or some chord progression. You're just trying that, and you're seeing where it leads. Naming the things, articulating the things that people would not even be able to articulate for themselves in their own quiet moments of their own thinking. But you're giving voice to those things so that when they hear them in this public setting, it's sort of that aha moment of, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize I had that thought, but there it is. There's that emotion, there's that grappling with God, there's that thing that I thought was too shameful to name. I think that's a big task with whatever text is at hand, whatever passage you're working through. Name that. It is Tuesday. It's actually a couple days after the deadline of Sunday morning, but here we are. We made it. The song came together Sunday morning. I'll just give you a sense of the timeline, kind of in retrospect. Wednesday night, we came in. It was about halfway there. It did not have a bridge, but what you're seeing right now actually is footage from Wednesday night. John, our AV director, he hit play or record for the live stream just so that we'd have a frame of reference for what we were doing at rehearsal. But I initially thought it was going to have this sort of M83 synthed out vibe. We ended up landing in a very early Coldplay catalog kind of place, and it worked. That's another amazing thing about the creative process that never ceases to amaze me. When you follow it, especially in community, when you're collaborating with other people, it will take you where it needs to go. There's that little bit of a surrender there, but it worked. But like I said, we didn't have a bridge. It needed a bridge. And then thematically, lyrically, what transpired between Thursday and Saturday was going in a more kind of existential, cosmic direction with the lyrics, especially at the bridge, because even though it's the calling of the first disciples, this great, amazing encounter between the disciples and Jesus, there's also this kind of cosmic element where when you encounter Christ, you really are encountering reality itself. And it's as if you're standing, because you are, standing before your maker, your creator, to whom you owe everything. So really going that direction for the bridge, that's where we ended up landing. The title of the song in that vein came to be The Blessed Reckoning. So again, very grateful for how it all came together. On Saturday, before I did sort of a final demo, John Gross, our AV director, was so helpful in going through the lyrics with me and getting more clarity, more direction, more precision on things. And then we came in, and now you're seeing a little bit of footage from the live stream on Sunday morning. Stay tuned for the final live recording. But there it is, the journey that is it's never the same. Every time it's a little bit different. The journey of songwriting. There you go.